I'm Shigeo Ijyuin. I'm a torture sommelier. I help people get true justice. One day I was meeting with a new client. Please sit.
Thank you.
It was a young woman, probably in her 20s. She had this look in her eyes. Then...
This guy killed my daughter like an animal. I want you to make him pay.
She was out for blood. She wanted vengeance. Her name was Kajita. She used to have a beautiful daughter.
Akane, hope you make lots of friends at school.
Thanks, Mom!
Her daughter Akane just started elementary school. She lost her husband a few years ago, so she was the only family that she had left.
We should go to the theme park next weekend.
Hey!
Her parents lived nearby, so they helped her out whenever they could. But then one day when she came home...
I'm home! Akane? Is she at Grandma's?
She was nowhere to be found. It was past 7 p.m. She thought she was at her grandparents' house, but... What? No, we haven't seen her!
What?
She wasn't there either. She started looking for her everywhere.
Akane!
I'll go this way!
I'll go that way!
She was terrified. She called the cops right away.
Yumiko, you should rest. I'm fine. She might be back any second.
But even after a few days, she didn't come home. Then, something terrible happened.
No. No!
A week later, she got a call from the police.
No! Akane!
I'm truly sorry for your loss.
They found her body up in the mountains. She was stabbed multiple times in the chest.
The person responsible stabbed her multiple times.
Akane! Why?
She was shocked. She couldn't stop crying. After a funeral, she was like an empty shell of a person.
I know it's tough, but is there any way you can reconsider?
Sorry. I just don't see the point anymore.
She quit her job. She lost all meaning in her life. And the person responsible was still out there.
How's the investigation going?
Sorry, Mom, we're looking into it. That's all I can say.
She wanted to see the guy responsible behind bars. Then, a few weeks later...
Manami, right? Your mom was looking for you?
My mom?
Yeah, she's pregnant, right? She told me to come get you.
She saw this guy talking to a young girl. Something felt off, so she jumped in front of him.
Stop!
Calm down. Mom told me to get her.
He started making excuses, but she didn't care. Afterwards, she went to the cops, but then... Turns out the guy was telling the truth.
He's not a bad guy.
I'm so sorry.
No worries, you were just trying to help.
She felt so embarrassed. But then...
The way he was looking at her, there was something to it.
She wasn't fully convinced yet. This guy had this weird look in his eyes, and she decided to look into him on her own. She hired a PI to look into him.
You want me to follow this guy around?
Yes. Here's the down payment.
It wasn't cheap, but she had some money saved up for her daughter's education. A few weeks later, the PI reported back to her.
His name is Naruto Hayasaka. His parents own a bunch of land around town. Seemed like a good guy.
Oh, I see.
Maybe she was wrong about this. But then, she noticed something in the report.
He goes out at night from time to time.
Yeah, not sure why. I got some witnesses saying he left the house late at night.
It was probably nothing, but there was one thing that caught her attention.
The day Akane was killed, he was out. And the time, it's an exact match.
She was right to be suspicious of him. She went to the cops right away, but...
I don't know. There's not much to go on.
Please, I know he's got something to do with my daughter's case.
But this just isn't enough for us to work with.
The cops said she needed to give them more. She was done talking to the cops. She started going to the Yakuza for help.
You sure you can help me?
Yeah, Pay me 3 grand first.
But most guys out there just scammed her. And it was pretty dangerous. Hey, I know a place where you can make lots of money.
Stop! Let me go!
It was rough out there, but she didn't give up.
I'm not done here. I'm not gonna stop until the guy responsible is dead.
Then one day, this hostess came up to her and said,
Hey, you need some help? So that was your daughter. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to make things right. I know a guy. Nobody gets away from him. Nobody. Give him a call.
Then she told her about me. But I couldn't just take her case. I needed more evidence. Ijyuin-san, how can you be sure it's him? You don't have any proof yet. I asked her.
He was out that night, and the look in his eyes, I just know it was him.
I looked her in the eyes, and I could tell she meant every word of it. Then she got down on the floor and started begging me.
Please, sir, please help me make this right.
Kajita-san, I was her last hope. Then...
Akane was everything to me. She was my whole life, and this guy killed her like an animal. He deserves to die.
She was out for vengeance. She wanted blood. I made up my mind. All right, I got you.
Thank you.
Time for me to get to work. This guy killed an innocent child for no reason. He doesn't deserve to live, that's for sure. He might think he's good at covering his tracks, but nobody can fool me. Nobody. I'm gonna find out what really happened and make this guy pay. But I still had to be absolutely sure before I made a move.
Talk about timing. I was just looking into that case myself.
Someone hired you?
No, but I thought someone would show up soon asking about that girl, so...
This guy was always 2 steps ahead of everyone. The victim's mother. She thinks it's this guy named Hayasaka. Is she right?
Yeah, wow. That's impressive. She found that out all by herself.
Yeah, call it a mother's intuition. Well, I guess she was right all along. Hayasaka was a maniac. He had killed 4 girls in the past.
Nami, right? Your mom got rushed to the hospital.
Really?
Yeah, come on, I'll take you to her.
He approached his target saying their mother was injured or something. Then he took them to one of the vacation homes his parents owned. Then...
Mommy?
She's not here, you idiot! Time to die!
Then after murdering them, he buried their bodies in the backyard. He was planning to do the same with Akane, but...
Crap! Someone's here? Damn it! I didn't know someone was using this place tonight!
Someone showed up out of nowhere and he had no choice but to run and bury the body in the mountains. After I got back to the office, Godai, I got a call.
I just got a call from my guy. Hayasaka just kidnapped another girl.
Ugh, he can't be serious! Now? We got in the car and rushed to the last known location of Hayasaka.
Look!
Is that him? We saw this young guy carrying this little girl. It looked like this guy was saving the girl.
Kurebayashi-san!
Oh, Rukawa-san! I've heard about him. Jiro Kurebayashi. He was a real hero from what I heard. Is the kid okay? Should I call an ambulance?
I'm fine, see? He saved me.
I think she's okay. Wow, who is this guy? He's got such a strong aura. I heard he put up a good fight against Kugo once. Impressive. He was riding his bike when he saw Hayasaka.
Come on, let me take you to your mom.
Is she really hurt?
What's going on here? He knew right away that something was up. So he started chasing after his car with his bike.
Mom just called me. You liar.
God, wow!
What are you doing? Let her go! Somehow he caught up to him. Then, he jumped on the car and smashed the window with his bare hands. Ah! Hold on!
Okay.
Damn it!
Then he pulled the girl out to safety. Very impressive. I can't believe you caught up to him. You should be a bike racer or something. Thanks. I just couldn't let him go. I liked this guy a lot. I decided to go after Hayasaka.
You want to be stronger, right?
Yeah!
You should ask Mr. Ijyuin to train you. He's got a dojo.
Rukawa said as we got ready to leave. Usually, I didn't really train others like this, but if you want to get stronger, you're welcome anytime. Thank you. I could tell right away that you were strong, so I'm looking forward to it. Ah, he's got a good grip. Wow, that hurts. Damn. A few hours later, we found Hayasaka. Look at him. He seems nervous.
I hate his face. Can I knock him out?
Sure.
Come here! Dawn!
Rukawa charged towards him and knocked him out cold. Come on then. Time to set things straight. We brought him back to the torch room and set everything up.
Alrighty, sir.
Okay, time to wake his ass up. Time to make this guy suffer. So, I punched him in the face to wake him up. Get the hell up! I couldn't stop hitting him. I just hated the way he looked. Then I asked him the question I always ask my victims. You killed innocent girls for fun. You feel any remorse? But then...
Remorse? Hell no! I did him a favor. They got to die while they were beautiful. They should be thanking me.
Okay, I've heard enough. Let's get started then, shall we? Shut your mouth, you animal. Rukawa!
All set, sir.
Then he handed me a metal bar. Then I grabbed the bar and shoved it up his ass. Ha! How do you like that?
God!
He started screaming in pain. But we were just getting started.
Here we go. Enjoy.
He turned on the switch.
God!
The metal bar started heating up. The bar was made of shape memory alloy. That means when heated, it turned back to its original shape.
God!
The actual bar looked like this. That's gotta hurt. I got this idea from a torture method called raphanadosis. The ancient Greeks. This is how they punish sex offenders. How are you liking it?
My stomach! It burns!
The bar was burning him from the inside out. He didn't last very long. He started begging for mercy.
Please stop or I'll turn myself in.
He was desperate. Let him go? That's a good one. What do you mean? I'm doing you a favor. Are you immortal?
What? No!
Then you should be thanking me for the gift of death. And you get to die young. That's a good thing, right? You said it yourself.
God!
I'm going to make sure you die slow, buddy. Enjoy it. He wasn't talking his way out of this. Then, 7 hours later, he finally drew his last breath. Rukawa, can you pull it out?
Nope, it's stuck.
I like this method, but cleaning it up is going to be kind of annoying. I better remember that. And so the job was done.
They found multiple bodies in the backyard.
Hopefully, this will help the victims' families move on. This whole thing was a tragedy, but hopefully this will give them some closure. A few days later, Kurebayashi came to my dojo. Mr. Ijyuin, I'm here to train! Alright, show me what you got, kid. This guy had a lot of potential. I'll tell you more about it in the next video.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos. and please subscribe to the channel.